Okay. Still working, so that's good. That was a really fast load. I've never seen load that fast actually. Whoa. Yeah, good to know that it actually does work. At least for now. My stream preview is stuck all the time. It's weird. Time that we get controls should now be pretty much exactly the same as last time, which was 4:35 or 34, somewhere around there. Someone got controlled 4:31. I don't think that's the load times though, because the load time. I mean, you can manually look at the load time, and I saw that all for the entire load stream the timer was paused. So where are those 4 seconds coming from? Because that's not load time. It can't be load time. The timer was paused for everything for the entire duration. Unless it was paused for longer than that for someone else. TRS, did you make sure that the other person that got control had the correct version of the script? Like they didn't still have the check mark on active split or whatever that thing was on the other one, on the active auto splitter. If they still had that active, then that might be a problem. And 4:34 again, exactly the same time. And this twig is so perfect for this trick, it's incredible. Like they put it there on purpose. I mean, yeah, there might be some differences in game speed on some settings. We don't exactly quite know what FPS changes are, but we do know that some tricks are a bit different on some settings, like VSync on or off. Camera? What was that camera doing? Might be too close. Never mind. We're good. Yeah. 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 Yeah, right. I actually kind of want to get back into any percent a little bit, so that's why I also put in the title that I'm not just doing 100 Pagies runs, but also any percent runs now. Because with load remover, if it actually works correctly, I can get a shot again at world record. And I've looked at the route and it looks pretty alright actually. That's going to be a lot of the route is going to be found in 100 Pagies anyway. And my movement for this should be on par. Could you imagine if, like, 1 year from now we look back onto like the first 2 weeks of Yooka-Laylee and be like, can you imagine the time when load removers were not there and when cutscenes were not skippable and when we didn't know that you could warp to the final boss from the start of the game? Oh man, grand old times back then, you know? It's like almost exactly 2 minutes from when you first talk to Trouser for when you get control again for this role right here. Almost exactly 2 minutes. With good movement. It's pretty good. Pretty interesting. Also, someone once said they skipped this cutscene, but I never figured out a bit more about that other than, oh, someone apparently did it. Okay, take 2. And we're good. Not gonna roll quite yet because I don't know, I don't feel like it, but for any percent I'll do it. What was that? Doesn't matter, because this part of the trick is so easy, you could do really weird shit like that and it still works. This part of the trick is so incredibly union. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. Like, I always do quick dive here and accidentally hit the switch, but for 100 Pagies you don't actually need the switch. You don't actually need it. Okay, load remover is still working at least. That's good. Oh, I know what recently happened. I saw Wilco do a run where there's this one Pagie at the end of Highway Towers that's in this like wind tunnel, and in order to get it you have to do this like chain roll dashing, you know, you should know which one. And that Pagie talks to you while you're going around doing stuff. He goes like, it's windy, oh, wee, and stuff like that. And one of his text boxes, the last text box, when he said, oh my god. I didn't actually do anything, that's incredible. The last text box, so when he says, we actually hung around on screen until he went into the next stage. I have no idea how he did that. Also, how did that even happen? I lost 15 seconds to that. There we go. I swear to god I didn't do anything, it just got stuck. There we go. Hey Mr. Retno, nice to see you again, and thanks for the good lucks. As I say, it's actually really comforting to just start the stream up and see the same people like come in again, being like hi, and I'm like hi, man. Actually a really nice feeling. I never realized that streaming could be so awesome. Then again, I've only streamed seriously for like a week, so we still got a long way to go. We still got a really long way to go. So, I see what any percent does here, which is this. And it just gets it, man. And then you do this, which I've never done before. I don't know why. Should have done this way earlier. Oh, what? Our time was way off. I think it does perfectly, it's about as fast as all the other ways. Nice game breakage. Yeah, no man. Get that guy down. Easiest skip in the entire game. Well, yeah, I mean streaming like seriously, like every day for multiple hours and stuff like that on this game, yeah, but I have streamed before. In fact, I think my very first broadcast on this channel was maybe like 4 years ago, but nothing of that was really serious or anything. I mean, a week ago I had less than 100 followers and now I have like over 210 or something. Okay, another loading screen, let's see how this one works. Wait, wasn't another loading screen before this? Oh. It still works though, that's pretty good. So by the way, TRS, if you're still here, how exactly did you get it to work? You said something about the music, that there is like a value for if music is playing, and if that is 0, apparently that's a loading screen. Is that actually how it works? That would be amazing if that's actually how it works. Oh my god, why am I so terrible at this? Oh, by the way guys, I'm also planning on doing something a little bit different soon. Because playing Yooka-Laylee all the time might be... it's getting a bit too much sometimes. So I thought that maybe I'll do something else. I could just casually play some games, but... I don't know, that's a bit too little. So, I mean, just play any game. Instead I thought... Man, I'm really interested in some... What is it? Oh, no, mind. Actually, let me do something. I'm gonna mimic the any percent route, because after the any percent route comes in here after this, and goes up here. I thought maybe I'm gonna play like Super Mario 64 ROM hacks or something, but there's some cool ones out there. And with cool ones, I mean there's one cool Mario ROM hack and the other ones are shit, but maybe I'll play some shit ROM hacks and I can rant a bit about how terrible the game is, how bad all those ROM hacks are, and maybe that's gonna be interesting. And maybe I could do that on... I could actually do that tomorrow and like see how it works out. Different game speeds. That's really interesting. Huh. That's very interesting. Well, then any percent goes in here and gets these 2 kills. Then any percent actually rolls over here and gets this. Interesting. And now you get the text box for last Pagie piece right here. And by the time you get here, you can actually talk to this guy. Incredible. So I got the Bendy tonic obviously because this is 100 Pagie, but if this wasn't 80%, I would not have gotten the tonic. Because 80% does not get the tonic anymore. Also, there's always this quill I get over here, but let's actually not get it this time because it's pointless. You just naturally get these 2 butterflies here, or at least one of them. I think it might have to do something with graphics settings and VSync. Like, right now I have graphics on the lowest setting possible and VSync off. Yeah, 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 yeah. I like that sound. Sounds pretty good. The biggest problem that we could directly run into is if the different game speeds could not be influenced by anything other than having a different PC, because if that really would be the case, then we would have to post PC specs with every run, and it would be a nightmare to actually compare people, because how do you compare that? Now there's still one difference that we actually have in this stage compared to any percent, which is we actually do this now because it's the best timing to do it. So the route is pretty much exactly the same, it's just I spiced it up a bit with some stuff that the any percent does, just to get a bit more used to what the any percent does. But after this is completely diverging from any percent anyway. Okay, it's actually worth to wait here a little bit. I'm not taking damages way faster. I got stuck. Good shot. Without taking damage you get like 12 seconds here, or 13 seconds even if you're good. With taking damage, like 9 seconds left on that. Whoa, 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 careful. Yeah, if it was pure hardware, then Yooka-Laylee would actually be kinda dead. Let's hope it's either not the case, or if it's the case, they can patch it. Because that would be really terrible. I would have to go back to Poi. Which is not a bad thing, because Poi is a good speed game. But yeah. Capital shooting. What? What? How am I that bad? Lifetime Glitter Gaze 2, am I missing something? I just don't have a split for Glitter Gaze 1 because that thing takes like only a minute, or like 5 minutes. It's like a 5-minute split, so I didn't want to do a split for that. Did the timer just stop? Yeah, the timer did stop. Good. I wasn't paying attention, but yeah, I can see at the timer did indeed stop. So now we're getting the next 2 Pagies, just like we were any percent, but after it's going to diverge heavily. Capital Kashino is exactly the same again though. Actually, apart from the fact that we have Body Bubble and we're getting a tiny bit more stuff everywhere. Also, spoiler alert, A mode does not help with this Pagie at all, it's still terrible without that. And this page is still always terrible. One of the worst pages in the game, mostly because the fire physics are not really that great. They're actually pretty bad. I mean, with the berry. Just in general, they're not that bad, but with the viewing stuff, that's so weird. If this was any percent right now, I'd be diving down to get Crazy Kirkhope, but yeah, I really don't want to get Crazy Kirkhope right now, because fuck that. Good, I need those butterflies. Can't believe I'm a speedrunner and I'm getting this, but it actually ends up being faster later on because you can damage boost easier. Sometimes actually I need to talk to this guy, because if you jump over his head with the A button, obviously, which is the jump button, then you just randomly talk to him. Okay, no torch today, please. Good. No fall off today, please. We're good. Hey. It also stopped there for a second, but the thing is, it kept going there, but that's because the menu was already going. Like, the menu was already loaded, it was just loading some other stuff in there, so I don't know. I don't know if that even made a difference, or it might not have made a difference. That's just break open glitter glaze, yep. I assume those 2 seconds would be the same for everyone anyway, because it does some weird stuff. This is actually the easiest skip in the entire game, because they really did not even try to make that hard to skip. Am I stopping again? It works. It works, man. It absolutely works. It works so well. Right now, at least. I almost pressed the fly button only to remember that. Oh wait a second, I still don't have fly yet. There will be another time when we go through that gate where we will have fly though. Look, this book looks so weird on the backside, huh? What are we doing here again? Oh yeah, it's just hoops and clarapod. Simple. And the timing is stopped again. Oh, it's so good. It's so good. At least while it works, it's good. Oh, come on, what's going on today? That's more like it. Okay, Turbox strats, here we go. That was terrible. That was god-awful. Okay, backup strats. Might be the only person that ever does like that strat ever in their life, because I'm the only person that does Toybox strat, at least from what I know. And any percent does not do it anymore because any percent doesn't go here anymore. Stopped. That's actually matter how fast you go here. Thanks, Polygon Trainer. Oh, I got the bad cycle. How does that happen? Hey, I wonder. Does anyone actually know so far what makes the cycle bad or good? Because I really still have no idea. It can't be a global cycle, because that would not make any sense. I'm gonna have to figure that out someday. Seems so random though whenever you get a good cycle or a bad cycle on that thing. And it cannot be global cycle. Feels like it's randomly one of two cycles. I don't know. Probably re-energiate energy. Re-energiate energy. Regenerate energy here. There we go. Oh, what? A camera? Makes it bad because you have to wait. Yeah, I know, that's what I meant. It's just that when do you get the good cycle and when do you get the bad cycle? I don't know. That should be the end of this. Yeah. I was just about to split, but nope, we're not splitting here. By the way, I'm gonna have trouble with the quiz now because when I do the quiz, I need to look at my splits plus 2 minutes because now I'm gonna be like 2 minutes behind when I do the quiz. So yeah, well, the quiz questions are gonna be a bit harder again then. But I guess we're gonna have to deal with that. That's the thing, Quinn. I really don't think it's level timer because I looked at some stuff relating to that and it just can't be. It can't be the level timer. Seems random. Seems completely random. Jetpacks and butlers. Sounds like a cool game. A cool concept for a game. I went way further down than usual. These Marines, they're actually officially called Corporate Marines. Which I found is pretty interesting. So I don't know if it's worth it from this spot down there to do the any percent skip. The skip that the any percent does. I really don't know. On this spot it should be actually. I haven't done this skip in a long time, but I think it's actually still faster. So now for this quiz, my in-game time is my splits time is a bit off. So if you ask how much time have you spent here, you need to add like a minute and a half. Like a minute, I think. We're so bowling. This question would actually be harder if it was the other way around. If it was which of these is an actual arcade, and then 3 nonsense names, but one of them was actually correct. That would be more interesting in my opinion. In general, there's a lot more potential that you could have put into this quiz. But, I mean, I don't know. Clara probably. No, it's Ollie? Either Clara or Ollie. Have you ever seen any other character show up in this than Clara or Ollie? I don't actually think so. I don't actually know. I mean, they might be the only two character questions in the entire game. Humph. Oh, only one more. Come on. Wallet. Also known as Mr. Yeah, boy! Oh, we're gonna get to that in this run as well. Oh, by the way, with load times removed and with good execution, I might actually get sub 230. Sub 230, actually, could be possible. So yeah, look out for 230, we could get below that. Sometimes the camera turns red when you do that, which is very irritating. And yes, I know I could potentially skip the camo ability to get in here and skip it in Capital Casino as well. Problem is, I need it at some other points later in this run, so we're not skipping it. It says use sonar abilities to uncover like invisible stuff, but the way it works is you don't actually uncover it with sonar, you flip a switch pretty much, and then invisible stuff becomes visible. Yeah, that's not really what the idea of sonar should be about, right? I don't know. I think they dropped the ball a bit there. I mean, you can still see where they are, the invisible ones. They're not completely invisible. Man, I need some song requests at some point. But I don't know. This music is starting to get a little bit samey. Oh my god, these guys. Get off there. Whose idea was it to put enemy underwater? I don't mean just in this game, I mean whose idea in general in video gaming history was it to put enemies underwater? It's a bad idea, really bad idea. Why would you do that? I'm gonna do something that 90% does. It actually might be faster still. Okay, that did not land. I actually got the, like, oh, camera. Why did the camera turn around? What? I didn't even go back and forth, I just pressed left and right? Oh, this is terrible. This is actually terrible. What? Camera? Camera? What are you doing? What are you doing, camera? What is going on? game really does not like you doing that, eh? What was that? That was ridiculous. I have never seen stuff like that in my life. This fountain just does whatever the fuck it wants. Blame Nintendo. You're talking about Super Mario? I don't even know if Super Mario Brothers was the first game with underwater enemies. There probably were stuff like that before. Okay, this right here is the only area we go to in the game where we're not directly going for a Pagie or anything, we're really just going there for quills. Interestingly enough. Hey, guys, a piece of me. There's so many games before Super Mario Bros. I really don't think that Super Mario Bros. Was actually the first one. Okay, I know you can roll through this to get all the tokens, but if you want the quills as well, you can't quite roll through everything. You can do some cool stuff in here though. Because we really don't need the platforms over there. Almost get it with one. Almost didn't get it actually. Okay, I have no idea what my split here was on real time, so I can't even say if I'm ahead or not. But there was some bad stuff in here, so I don't know. Like the fountain was a little bit awkward, but the initial part of the fountain was good. But trying to get the quills was really awkward. So if it wasn't any percent run, it would be totally fine, because 90% you really don't care about those quills. 92, I wasn't actually sure. 92 is about as much as I always have here. Hey, ROM Master, there you are, man. Cardos can indeed fuck off. And if you've read the stream title, ROM Master, Santa Claus came in the guise of TRS and apparently made low remover to like actually work. But there's still some rough edges that we're currently investigating, so we can't say for sure how well it actually works. So let's split here and see if the loads are indeed removed. Yep. Timer is stopped, but then we actually load into the main menu, so it starts again. Now it stops again. Oh, looking good, looking good. Look at that. Oh, so good. Yeah, so good. Oh, loads removed. Like I said, we're still not 100% sure if it actually works for everyone correctly, but it's looking good at least. It's looking good. Also, that corporate security there likes to do 180s all the time and 360s. It just never stops. How much health do I have, by the way? Oh, I have 2 extra health now because of that Capital Casino stuff, so I should be totally fine for this. This skip managed to be harder now. 2 damage. That's okay. Oh, my health is actually fairly low. I should be alright though, still. Yeah, should be good. Easy. 1 health left over. Oh, so sad. So sad. So sad. Pagies to progress through Capital B's corporate lair. Ooh. I never knew. Thanks for telling me about that, game. Now for the incredible, the masterful, the one and only crazy Kirko. But first, let's do this. What? 20% says hi. Crazy Kirkhope. Okay, let's see. Should actually be slower now because I have VSync off. Oh my god, it's so much slower. It's so much slower than before with VSync off. Oh my god, it's so much slower. What the fuck? All I did was turn VSync off and now he's going at like half speed. Look at my old, like, the old recordings of me doing this Pagie. Holy shit, this guy is slow as fuck now. What happened? I just turned VSync off. Was that the magic strategy to getting Kirkhope Pagie quick and easy? You just turn VSync off? Is it that simple? I can't believe that there was actually such a big difference. That is indeed very interesting. Dun, 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 dun. Oh yeah, I'm not gonna head in right now because I actually have something else to do before I go in. Nice. Okay, travel stack tropics 2. Do that first. Okay, so we fly over there. Good. I like that strat, by the way. That's a cool strat. I have to say, I'm getting a little bit tired of 100 Pagies runs, mostly because no one else is running them so far, or at least getting close to my times. Because I still need some training. Cutscene. So I'm gonna do more any percent, a bit more seriously then. Yes, I know the monument. You've just showed me the monument. Why do I have to see it again? Yes, Rampo. I know this guy exists. Yes, monument again. Cloud. I know. And even though it shows you that much, and some stuff even twice, it never shows you the sonar island, which is also new in this thing. So yeah, whatever game. That tree, man. Tree wants you. 8? Why that bad? Oh, okay, then whatever, we're not getting that one. Bye bye. Oh, you could probably route this a bit better, but I don't know, man. Nomme. And what is this guy doing? Why is he humping me? He really wants me, man. So hard. Get away. Could've probably done that faster. Let's get this quill right here. Did not mean to land, but whatever. Now with the new and improved strats in here, there should be actually a fairly quick Pagie. Okay, these two. I need those for later as well. Hey, please check the stuff there. Can you make it? Yeah, of course you can. So shoot one through here, kill this guy. Start going fast. Like your uncle always told you. Go fast. What? 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 Eh? What the fuck was that? I have no idea. I don't know, man. The game has other ideas, apparently. How do you slide off from a regular fucking platform? How does that even happen? So apparently we're not going there ever again. We're just gonna go that other path, and that other path should always work, because how would that part not work? I don't know. How do you fail the Rampo fight right now? I mean, if you get there with flight, it's extremely simple, but it should also be simple without flight. Mr. Blowy needs water. Okay, let's get the swag again, guys. The swag is also a tiny bit faster. Oh, I think we're too low. It was a dark day. I see. Yeah, but you can kind of see the pattern before you climb up. And even if you don't see the pattern, you can react to it probably? I don't know. Maybe I'm just so good with rolling that I don't know anymore. But I thought it was extremely simple even apart from that. Once you actually do all of this where with just roll attacks, it becomes quite a bit simpler actually. Because now you're at a better pace where you don't get shot by these guys in the back. Is it worth it to come back here for 2 kills? Probably not, actually. Camera. The camera always wants you to go and look at some other stuff that you're really not interested in. But don't like. Problem with the third part is 3 locks are next to each other. Well, you can jump over them. And you can hold... If you hold down the A button while jumping with roll, you actually go really high. And get a lot of distance from it as well. So, huh. Yo. Why would you go back on the slope and he fire? What? Aww. Only card that isn't bad. But only because it's so lenient. And because there's not actually that much to it. Oh wow. That'll happen sometimes. That happens 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 sometimes. That just happens sometimes, man. That just happens sometimes, but we still manage to do it. Oh my god. Because if we're being real here, that Gyarados is still not very well designed. Mostly because the controls are not very well designed. You can't, and if controls are terrible, you can't really do anything about it. So from what I heard is you just go up here and there he is. I kept circling the monument all the time, but you can just do that and you're there. Okay, time to become Santa Claus and deliver some presents. Do you like delivering presents? I like delivering presents. Okay, I always look at my chat, which is over here, but the camera's up there. I can't really change it because there's not a good place over there to put the camera at. Double kill! Killing spree! Pretty good, pretty good. And now we need Red Ghost, yeah. Wait, line it up. I have to do it every time, by the way. Give it a send off. Plunges. Is there not any way to make these guys faster, by the way? Do we always have to wait like this? All the time? The double! Oh, it's so good, man. Well, it's actually that hard once you know what you look for. Basically, you're just trying to make it so... You just stomp 3 times in succession really, really fast. If you just try and do it really, really fast, you should get it. I mean, or you're a bit late, but I don't think you can even be early. I don't actually think it's possible to be early. Oh, nice, on there. Not that it matters. Okay, we've got 1 shot at this, as always. 1 shot, save time. Nope, not quite. Maybe next time, maybe someday I'll get the strat for this correctly. Where did it stop? Over there? Why? I'll tell you to stop over there. Okay, where is it? Ah, it's a bit far from sniping. Whatever. We'll just get it normally. Whoa, that was pointless. Or maybe it wasn't, I don't know. Hey. I wonder if that is the exact same on... Oh, thanks, Disastrous! I wonder if this fish is the same fish from like Banjo-Kazooie into it. There's like a running gag that they had like this fish somewhere. Wait, didn't they grill the fish? Actually, I don't know anymore. New splits, a new route, and sub 30, 230, neither of those, but I mean, it could be sub 230 because I have load times removed. Also, thanks, Quimplace. Like, if this is sub 230, it would be because of load times removed. Well, that might be a thing. This is one of the saddest pages in the existence of the game. So slow to run around. But it's actually still fairly fast, the quest itself. It's just setting everything up. Oh my god, setting everything up to get here as Flower takes a while, which is stupid. Also physics. I have no idea what the fastest way to push these are, but I don't think that was the one. Boing, 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 boing. What a great sound effect. Wilco had to reset because of that? You don't have to reset because of that. You really don't have to reset because of that, because you still have your other splits. You can just flip a button on your splits, and then it shows you what the time without load times removed is, like with load times, that is. You just flip a switch and look at that. You don't have to reset for that. You don't have to reset. Oh. He's looking a bit peaky around the cheeks. A bit pale. Dun, dun, dun. Oh, how did I miss both of them? I thought I was gonna hit both of them, but apparently neither. Oh, I wanted to drive by the guy. I feel like dashing you do more damage, I think you can actually one-shot them. But I don't know. Sometimes when you're dashing you also don't damage them and you just get hit. That can also happen. Load remover fucks up at the last load screen of the quiz 3. Yeah, I mean, even if we are removing load times, it's such a small thing to still get a load time there. Oh, this snipe. So, whatever, man. This is the only place in the game that I know of where you can really get screwed up on the aiming for some reason. Yo ho 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 ho, yo ho. Also, why would you ever reset after the last quiz in the game? There's nothing to do after that other than doing the boss, which is, once you've gotten good at it, pretty much an auto-scroller, so... yeah. Why would you want to reset there? Unless it wasn't a valid run or something. The load remover fucking up has nothing to do with it being a valid run or not. Oh, camera? Hey. So used to the camera turning towards the Pagie, because it does that sometimes. Then sometimes it doesn't. Why are you inconsistent, game? Now it's time to make a Cloud sad. By rolling away from him really fast. But everyone who was disappointed with Yooka-Laylee, you can still look forward to Hat in Time, right? Okay, get these quills, these are actually very important. Also, these bits are also very important. All the quills in here are actually very, very important. This is also another reason why Nimble is really good, because of that. Also, once again, PSA, don't ever dash downhill, always dash and jump downhill. Because just dashing downhill actually makes you go really slow. And I still haven't figured out why, because it makes no sense. Yo, trouser, I need your trousers. And a new move, please. Top choice. Fair enough for the next move in the next stage as well, that's pretty good. Now we just do those two, so that's 4 more, real good. Okay, don't you dare bodyguard these guys. These are my no, don't you dig out in front of it. Thank you. I'm very 5 easy quills. You like to find some of the 5 fastest quills after each other in the game. Pretty good. But there's a lot of time that we lose at specific spots in the run where we're not actually just collecting Pagie after Pagie after Pagie, but that's just because we need a bunch of quills as well. Because without getting a bunch of moves, we would reach points where we'd have trouble getting more Pagies because we don't have the moves for them. So we just do this. Let's snipe this. Not be a snipe, is it? One way of getting down fast. I like that bit of movement right there. I think it looks pretty sleek. I'm not sure if I ever had a sub 1 hour TT2, but we do now. And sub 1 hour. Did I say 2 hours? I don't know. Actually, we still have to go to Ghost after this, but we should still be good. 8. Doing really good on quills, that's good. Should have rainy inventory. Yep. That's a really good split. I don't think that split was ever sub-hour before, so that's good. That's really good. Next we just expand Glitter Glaze, that's good. Also good. Man, so much good stuff happening in this run. This is gonna be a good run. A good run. Good run. I don't actually think we changed anything about the route from last time, right? Just minor tech improvements. And just better play, hopefully. And load remover, obviously. Don't forget load remover. Don't forget to expand. How many 100 pages runs did I do before I remember to actually expand all the worlds first? I think I did like 300 pages runs, and even on the third one I still forget to extend some worlds. And I just blindly went into the stage. Time for cutscenes. And loading screen. This loading screen is like 20 seconds or something, but we don't have to worry about our time having to suffer those 20 seconds. I'll need something new. Stay hydrated, guys. I think that's gonna be my first Twitch affiliate icon, stay hydrated. Whenever someone's feeling a bit thirsty, someone having to take a little sippy sip. Yeah, I wasn't lying when I said 20 seconds, this really is 20 seconds. Now when someone's feeling a bit sippy, you can do stay hydrated. But not yet. It's gonna take a little bit before Twitch affiliates rolling out. We're gonna have to wait. I'm gonna have to wait a bit until we can stay hydrated together. That sounded really weird. Maybe I shouldn't have said it that way. Stay hydrated together. You know what I mean. Whatever. We got 2 ice keys, and what actually am I doing? Oh yeah, we've gotten the quills from over there already last time, so we don't need to recollect them. So will I take damage? Or will I actually roll over him? Okay. The thing is, when you're rolling, you're supposed to damage enemies that you go through. But yeah, sometimes the game disagrees with that and just makes you take hits anyway. And I don't know why. Sometimes the game is just, okay, it's time to take a hit. Why? Because I say so. I hope that Raz is still up for grabs, but it might not be. Like if there's any guy that has a similar startup to the name, he would use Raz. But hopefully Raz is still available. But it would be Raz hydrated. I don't know about TR hydrate because TR doesn't really make you think of Razielem, does it? Maybe Razzie, but that's 4 and I don't know if you can even have 4. I really don't know, man. We're gonna find out. We're gonna find out. Anyway, we did that, now we get Slurp State and then we go to Gloomy Gem Grotto. You do this in one jump, man. Don't even take falling damage or anything. And we're also gonna do the Ice Cavern, the Freeze Cave, very soon, but we're not actually gonna use Slurp State to do the Freezing Cavern. You know the Freezing Cavern that you have to go through and light a bunch of sconges on fire using Slurp State, and if you don't have Slurp State, you repeatedly take damage. Yeah, I'm gonna do that entire area without using Slurp State actually, and it's gonna be way faster. And it's gonna be amazing. Oh, it's Wilkes, so apparently 4 letters do that. That's good to know. So it's either gonna be Raz, or if that's not up for grabs, it's gonna be Razzie. Either of those is gonna have to be up for grabs. There's no way neither of those are, you know? So I think this initial part right here is actually faster if you have Reptile Rush and you're going really fast, like this. Careful. Now we just have to start a fly somehow without taking damage. And we saved a lot of time. That's good. That saves time over what I did here last time, which is just fly from the start. Then we can fly over this part here as well. Really good. Yeah, there's a lot of combos possible, but the thing is, I feel like Raz is something fairly popular, like Rasputin or something, or Raziel. Those are like names that I think are not that unpopular. Surely they're not one of the most popular stuff out of there, but I think it's popular enough that by now it would not be up for grabs anymore. Okay, we're not doing Freeze Cave yet, we're actually going up here and getting the grenade berries. If I remember correctly, yep, we're good. These guys really want to stop you from getting this stuff. They're pretty bad. Fucking Rasputin song. Oh, remove very as expected. So far it does Suicune, but apparently there's gonna be one cutscene in the very end of the game that it doesn't work on. Not one cutscene, one load time that it doesn't work on at the very end of the game. But if it's just one last I keep playing cutscene. If it's just one last loading screen, I think we're gonna be fine. Oh, that might have been bad. I don't know. I have to be really fast here, and I just got stuck for a second. And that's how I do the Freeze Cave without using Slurp State, and that's obviously faster. Any percent flightless. You know, any percent is gonna be flightless on console, because console runs are not going to Casino anymore. They're not getting Fly anymore. They're gonna go to Glitter Glaze, they're going Tail Leap instead. Believe it or not, they're getting Tail Leap and Flutter, and then go clip through the gate behind Glitter Glaze right to the final boss, and then they're gonna fight the final boss with Tail Leap and Flutter, and it's actually possible to hit him with that. The affiliate program is such a cool idea, and it was about time they did something like that. Obviously, I think it's about time because this is exactly the week where I actually got like some people watching me for like the first time, so it's a good thing that I already managed to meet their requirements. I think their requirements are a bit low. I mean, I don't complain that I just barely managed to fit in the requirements, but still, that's a bit... I don't think many people are gonna be affiliates after this. And what do you need? You need like 3 concurrent viewers in the past 30 days. You need to have like 500 minutes broadcast in the past 30 days. You need to have like 7 different broadcasts in the past 30 days. And 50 followers. I think there's over like 15,000 channels that meet those requirements that aren't partnered yet. So that's pretty interesting. Yeah, it's going to be very interesting. bit cups everywhere. I don't mind bit cups being everywhere. I think they actually look pretty nice, even if they're empty. They're a nice bit of graphic. I was just hoping that the requirements would be a little bit higher than that. So that you also had something as a streamer to like aim for. Because, I mean, come on, 3 concurrent viewers is not that big of a milestone. It's something that you still have to work for a little bit. But it's not like the kind of milestone that you'd be like, oh man, now it's time to go full-time serious streamer. And like, not really. They're distracting, I don't think this. I mean, it depends on how they're integrated. I've seen some really nice integration on some streams and some really bad integration on other streams. Like, it really depends. And it's time for Cardos. Are we going to fall damage from here? I don't think we are. Now we should be. Like, it depends on how you integrate it. I think I might find a way to integrate it really nicely. Like, it needs to like blend into the environment a little bit. Like, you don't want to like open a stream and it's like, oh my god, there's a glass there. It should be like, oh my god, I hate this timing for this thing. It should not be that obvious, but it should be cool once you see, like, oh, it like fits into the stream overlay. That's pretty cool. Why not something like that? You can go creative with that. I'm not that creative, but maybe I'll find something, who knows. Oh my god, I'm actually fucking this up right now. I need to be careful to actually get through this. Yeah, I need to slow down a bit, actually make sure I do this. I couldn't jump! Oh my god, I hate this part. Yeah, I'm never going after that gold one down there ever again. Every time I do it, it fails. Every time I try to go for that gold one, it fucking fails. And that one, but that one never fails. I don't know. This is so weird. Why are the controls so bad on this shit? Why are the controls so bad? The thing is, when you do the exact same things in different places, and it always works in some places, never works in other places, you start wondering what is actually going on here with these controls. Because it has to be the controls, right? There's no other way. Or like how the controls sort of work with all of the different environments. They should work always the same, right? Shouldn't controls always work the same in every environment? Isn't that something that should be good? Something that games should have? I don't know. Is that special? I don't know. I still have to figure out how I'm actually gonna do that. If you have any ideas, of course, how I could mask the glass in my overlay, like how to put something cool. Like, let's say the glass, for example, stands on top of something or holds something up that's standing on top of it. Like, let's say, for example, it holds up the splits or something. Like just some way to like not make it stand out too much and maybe do something cool with it. I don't know. So if you instantly jump here, you should be good on this, right? It's close, but we got it. I didn't look at my notes for a really long time, but I think I did everything I usually do. Yeah, now we go Rosen Palace. Yeah. Solstice Palace. Ice Magic Palace, whatever you want to call it. The thing is, if you do stuff like you have like a picture of a hand that like holds up the glass or something, then once again you are like sort of putting it in the foreground instead of the streaming schedule. Yeah, it would be somewhere up there. It would be somewhere up there. But I don't want to just put it down and then be like, okay, there it is. I want to do something with it. Maybe it like holds up the splits or something. But then again, if it's just, it doesn't, it's just a glass. It wouldn't really look like it's holding up the splits. Unless it was 3D enough, I don't know. Hey Nintendo Nick, how is it going, man? Oh, what? How did that happen? Can we still... whatever, we got backup strats. Do it in a different order, still good. Oh wow. Let's think like a table in the back. So it looks like it's standing on a table. But there's not that much space up there though, so I don't know how it would fit a table where the streaming schedule is up there right now. Like a table and the glass on it. It would have to be a really small table and a real ginormous glass to fit up there, I don't know. Oh, we need to practice final boss. If you need more help on the missile hits for the final phase, I have done a video of that on my YouTube. Actually, that's like, what I found is like people usually have different problems on different parts of that boss. Like some people have problems with the ice phase, like doing that fast. We have to shoot him with ice. Some people have say that they can't really get the one cycles when he stomps. Some people can't get the one cycle correctly, or some people have troubles with the missile hits. And some people say that they can't hit him fast. They like take a long time hitting missiles. Some people say they straight up die to the missiles. So I don't know. At least if you have trouble with the last few missile hits when he like flies around in a circle, I have a video of that on my YouTube for like where I talk about the strategies regarding that. But yeah. Apart from that, just I guess yeah, just practice. Just practice, practice, practice. You're gonna get a lot of practice on that fight anyway, because you do it in every single round at the very end. And pretty much everything went wrong. Oh my god. Was it one of your first few fights then? Or, I mean, first few fights is in like your first 10 fights. Because for a fight like Capital B, you need like a few tries to like really get stuff down. And even then, sometimes you just have some stupid mistakes happen. I think the video, if you want to find it, it's called like Easier and Faster Capital B Missile Hits or something on YouTube. By Razielim as the YouTube channel. I linked it in the Discord like some time ago, but it's probably not there anymore. And you can actually one-shot these enemies if you're dashing through them with this thing, like that. Just have to hit them correctly. If you don't hit these guys correctly with the dash, you actually take damage. Which is really stupid, but... Oh god, snow. It's possible to do this with one energy bar, but I fucked up. They're about 15. Yeah, you maybe need to should look at some like some guides or like see what exactly it is you have trouble with. If it's like the bees or the missiles or something, and just take a closer look at what's actually happening. The thing is, something I always noticed that if you're like in the zone playing a game, then you might not notice certain stuff, but then when you like take a step back and you look at like a recording of what you've played, then suddenly you like notice stuff that you had never noticed before, which usually happens when you play like competitive games like Dota or StarCraft. For example, on StarCraft, you might not realize that you're are floating a lot of resources while you're playing the game, but then you look at the replay and you're like, oh my god, I have one barracks producing stuff, but I'm floating like 2,000 minerals. I never noticed, like stuff like that. So yeah, just play it back, see what's going wrong, and then ask people for help or look at guides. That's usually what I would do. Oh, you used the panel. Oh man, the strats. Hey, Wonder Almond. Yeah, a lot of people have probably the most trouble with the missile phase because it's so weird to get used to. I don't know. I mean, the worst part about the missile phase is that if you just want to dodge them and not take damage, that's already really hard. Like, just dodging them and not taking damage is already really hard. It took me like 20 kills on that boss to understand how I can play that phase without ever taking damage. Like, there is a strategy you can use to never take damage ever on the missile phase and kite missiles forever. Like, if I wanted to, I could kite missiles forever right now, but it takes a while to get used to that and understand how it works. And some Thunder Nick. Oh, he shoots 3 now. Durr. Thought he was gonna say something before he does that. Oh, you're on 4 right now. Ah, that's good damage, eh? That's damage boost here. That's like 2 more hits in because of that. Damage boosting doesn't do that much, but it does help for like 1 or few hits. Hey. Please don't stop high now. He's gonna stop high, isn't he? Oh, he's gonna stop high, I can feel it. Never mind, damage boost this. Oh, damage boost again. That's a lot of good damage in there. He's really low right now. Now still on 4 health, that's good. Like, you really want to use a health here like this, so you can like face him down, like go right up into his face and like throw a lot of fire at him. But you can only really do that if you have some health to spare, and then that gets you a fairly good quick kill. Just call you Nick. Okay, man. The thing is, I never really know, because there's a lot of weird names out there sometimes on Twitch or on the internet in general. You never really know. Like, for example, when I'm in other chats, sometimes people call me Raziel, which is just pronunciation. Like, I would say it's Raziel, but now people call me Raziel. Sometimes I see people Thurzilim, like kind of like eat the entire word. I also heard just Thera, because I kind of didn't realize it was actually a word after that. Yeah, stuff happens. I think my favorite is still Thera. That's a good name. That Pagie is really slow, but the thing is, this Pagie right here takes like 5 seconds or so. Does this username a little it's a little weird, but I think it's still alright. The thing about that name is you can at least read it. There are some names out there that you're not even sure how to read them, and that gets really awkward then. You get some health because there's some damage boost, potentially. So yeah, Dofib, this is one of the slowest ones in here, but the thing is, first off, just getting here gives you a Pagie, then you kill the boss to get another Pagie, then right behind the boss is another Pagie that only takes like 10 seconds to get. And there's also another Pagie coming up where we use the vents. And you can only use the vents if the boss is defeated. So there's like 4 Pagies, 3 of those are fairly quick, and the other one is the boss. So we're actually not quite sure if this is worth it. We might be able to find faster stuff than this, but right now it's in there. And this is one of the things that could very easily be on the chopping block. An intent Nick one. That's an interesting name. Okay, we need some help for damage boost later on the run. We're also really good on quills. Rento. Why did that guy go over there? Why didn't he go to the right? Whatever. Probably known as Mouse Cop. Oh, Mouse Cop, what good name. That's this weird thing that happens sometimes where you read a name and you're not quite sure what it's supposed to be, and then you just randomly mix up some of the letters. That's actually fairly common. It's actually very common. Believe it or not. Oh, this guy. Sometimes this block slides really well, and sometimes you feel like you need to loop it a bit. But, you know, I don't have the loop right here, so I can't really help him. Formerly known as Mouse Cop. What? Actually, don't know if you can capitalize. Oh, never mind, you can capitalize because Crimplace has capitalization within the name. That actually helps with my name, for example, because if my name is like completely lower caps, you might not realize what it's supposed to be. Okay, get it! Nice. That's the slurp state skip for this part. Oh my god. Slurp state skip for this part is not that simple. You have to have like really good momentum and instantly go down at a really good angle. For example, like we could skip slurp state for every single Pagie in this entire stage, believe it or not. Not a single Pagie in this stage hard requires slurp state, but there are some later on that do. That's a good split, by the way. The in-game time is so far off now, look at that. We're apparently 3 minutes off. Like, people told me, like, there's no way you have 10 minutes load time in 100 pages. I already have 3 minutes worth of load times, maybe even 4 minutes, because that timer is a bit off in the other direction. So, yeah. Just saying. I already have, like, 4 minutes of load times. The Razulum. Sadly, Razulum was already taken, because that's how I usually go, but I had to put, like, that in front of it. Good times. You can capitalize it. Oh my god. We just open and expand Moody Maze March. 31. 31 is totally fine. By the way, something that I wasn't quite sure of with the... Oh, what does it refer to? Let's go with that first. It's from a video game series called Legacy of Kain. And the Razulum were... they were like a clan of vampires that sprouted wings. And when I was a young little kid, I thought that was really awesome, so I named myself Soul Reaver. Because that was the name of one of the games in the series, and later on I just called myself Razulum because Soul Reaver is just a childish name. But Razulum is like a cool name, I thought. And something I wasn't quite sure of with the affiliate system is how exactly it works. Is it... Because they didn't say too much about that. They only have said what the requirements were. Like, if you have affiliate, do you have like a subscribe button or something? Or like an affiliate link button? I heard you get the tip jar, yeah, but... Can you like get... subscriptions as well that have like people in your chat use your emote, or does your emote like automatically become active within your chat like Francophase Z? I don't know if they would copy Francophase Z though. Do you get like a badge next to your name like you were a subscriber? How does that work then if you later on get subscribers? Did it just carry over? I don't know. There's so many questions I actually have about that program. Yeah. It's not that bad if your base name is taken, so you have to add a prefix, because sometimes it adds a little bit of stuff to it. Like, for example, I personally, I think that Mr. Redno is a little bit cooler than just Redno, I have to be honest. Because it makes it look like a bit more gentlemanly, I think, is the correct word to say. Or a little bit more supreme, you could even say. Mr. Redno. Hi, I'm Redno. Mr. Redno. I don't know. Other than just, hey, I'm Redno. I don't know. Maybe that's just me though, maybe other people think differently. Hey, Trouser. Or Mr. Trouser. No, I keep doing this! I'm like... Remember, it's the second one. It's not the second one, it's the fucking third one. Why is it so hard? It's the third one, not the second one. I'm so bad. I'm so bad. I got affiliate subscription. We don't actually... Do we actually have, like, concrete information yet about that? Because I didn't really say too much. They just said, oh, we wanted to give some of our subscriber stuff to affiliates. But didn't really say too much. Other than they said what could be in the future. In the future, we might make more available. Like, still not that much information. Oh, I knew I was gonna miss something. Why have we described as supreme? I'm just saying more supreme than just Redno. Yeah, capitalization does indeed help. Capitalization is actually a really cool feature, and without that, my name in chat would appear really terribly. Also, I totally missed the yeah boy, but let me just do it anyway. Yeah boy, because I keep thinking it's now, but it happens before this. To remember this, I need to remember the yeah boy timing. Very important to the run. Like I said this before, if you're running this game like a marathon and this guy comes up, you need to get the entire room to go yeah boy in unison when the guy does it. Not because it's a good meme, but because that guy does it. I actually thought that I might run this game at a marathon if I ever were to go one in the near future, but I probably won't. I don't have either the time or the money, and I don't think I can do both. I can solve both of those issues, you know? Okay, let's go around and get stuff. Yeah, you can change your capitalization pretty quickly, I think. What I also figured out recently is that apparently you can also make new accounts really quickly if you wanted to. Which I found interesting. We need some energy. Oh, body bubble. Body bubble requires like a tiny bit of energy. For this page, you just start off with a jump attack to give yourself some speed. Give yourself some speed and then you glide over this part. Woo! And then it gets yourself some more speed and you're done. A really straightforward, easy pagey. And then you just go to the side. Whoa, oh my god, I got pushed underwater. Okay, the best time I've ever done on this was a 1:08. Let's see how well this goes. 1:08, here we go. That's not good enough. That's too much. It's hard to gauge how much is good enough. Oh, almost. Good enough. Oh, the quick strat. Oh, can we do it? Get a new record? No, not quite. Needs to flow down anyway. Oh, still 107. That's still a really good time. That's a really good time. That was a really good time. I've done this page like that I'm doing right now like 10 times. But every single time there's something different, and now the last 2 times I actually figured out, oh, you just go straight. When you come out from that thing, you just go straight, and then for the next pagey right here, you also just go straight. I always kept circling around the entire stage trying to find that pagey, like 10 times in a row, 10 runs in a row, until I figured out that, oh, you just do that. Oh shit, I got locked out. Not actually too bad. This guy comes over here. This guy come over here. Can this guy come over here? Oh no, he's fucking stuck now. Come over here, dude. Need energy now. There we go. It's salvage. You can salvage it, but it's not very nice. That goes the time I saved on travel time, eh? Just the fact that you can't get locked out like that is pretty stupid, but nah. I should have realized that was too high. Not as high as 2 days ago on 420. Hey! I always get surprised you can actually mash through that text. Whoa! That's new. And again, and again. How did that guy get hit? I was nowhere near him. Maybe he just likes faking injuries. Maybe he's just like that. What? What? Oh no, that's a good time. Okay, now we need to wait for energy. Not very long though. Okay, that's good. Get out of there. A good friend of mine always used to say Sigdirlan. Yeah, don't actually say that in public though. Oh my god, these guys. Why are these guys so bloodthirsty? You guys really want to. Why do you collect energy alive in 100 pages? Energy I don't actually collect on purpose. It just happens to be on the way. Same thing mostly with energy extenders. Like most of them are just on the way. There's another reason though, and that's because I do some damage boosting later in the run, where it becomes a lot easier if you have a little bit of more health. There's already one of those points that I passed where I needed a lot of health for damage boosting, otherwise I can't actually do it. Oh, that was a perfect hot switch hollow. I don't think I've ever done it this well. Nice. Hey. Okay, never mind then. Not get hit here. Okay, what? A? Oh, I turned me around! Game? Eyes, get away from my thing! What are the eyes doing there? No, get the gem! This place, man. The worst part about this place is not even the fog, it's for one the eyes, and two the camera. The camera just fucks you over in that place so much. It just does 180s all the time. Or 90-degree turns. It does like 90-degree turns or 180 turns all the time. Like never stops, dude. That camera, just chill out for a second. This is actually easier if you don't have Tongue Lash, by the way. Then he doesn't try to Tongue Lash. Yeah, we're good on Pagies. 2 more Pagies? No. 1 more Pagey after this, which is 28. Perfect. This thing over there would be a really cool weenie, this building over there, this octopus building. If it would be a really cool weenie if it was in the center of the stage or actually visible from any place. But nope, you can't see the thing from anywhere unless you're close to it. Also good split. Let's see if loading times is still working on being moved. Part of that loading screen back to menu is not actually a loading screen, it just does other stuff, I don't know. Wait, what do we do now? Oh yeah, Rextra Arcade. We should be very close to Rextra Arcade right now. Yep. Like I quit to menu from Moody Maze Marsh and I'm in here. Which is pretty good, because we're totally going over here. We only have 2 more stages to go, by the way. One of those stages is really short. Which is Capital Casino. And then Gallic Galaxy. Gallic Galaxy is not that short on game time that we spend in there, but we get like 16 pages in there, which is quite a lot. 29, yeah, it's good. Now, I could do the clip to get faster to Capital Casino, but the thing is, I don't actually think it's faster, because we have Reptile Rush, and Reptile Rush is really fast. So, I don't actually think doing the clip and fluttering over is faster than just rushing over Reptile Rush. And actually mess something up, of course. Like, this is pretty fast, dude. Only thing that slows you down a little bit is this place right here, but that's also still pretty fast. Like, look how fast this is, dude. At least that guy died as well, you know? Of course I get hit right when I say it's really fast thing. By the way, also something that I said earlier in the stream for people that have since come in. Yeah, I don't know, doing Yooka-Laylee all day, every day I need a little bit of something else every now and then. So I thought that, yeah, maybe tomorrow I'm instead doing a special stream, yeah, I need to capitalize that, special Sunday, Hey, that's a good name, Special Sunday. I could do that. Hey, Seraphim, thanks for the luck, man. I could call it Special Sunday, where I just do other stuff. And I think for tomorrow I might play some Super Mario 64 ROM hacks, because I'm fairly decent at like casual playthroughs of stuff in Super Mario 64, like ROM hacks or something. So I thought that maybe I'll check some of those out, and I'll probably rant a lot, because I'm like a hobby game designer. Like, I like theorizing about game design, like looking at game design, analyzing game design, level design as well. I still have to do my Yooka-Laylee review, and you can get a lot out of like Super Mario 64 ROM hacks when it comes to game design and level design. Like, there's a lot of cool stuff to look at and see what they do well, what they don't do well, what they really fuck up, which is going to be a lot. So yeah. This is indeed a load remove timer, Seraphim. We have got it to work, probably. We're not 100% certain, but mostly. It's mostly working. There you go. Every time you fail this, you have to reset the thing, which means you have to do that shit again. Good. Okay, Seraphim, you can thank the Red Sock for that, TRS, who is also currently in chat, so give him a big hug if you want to. Because he might be the savior. Also ROM Master, TRS and ROM Master, you can give both those like a big hug, because they're like the saviors of speedrunning, if it actually ends up working correctly. By the way, we also obviously need more people running 100 pages and 100%. Well, more 100 pages. 100% is, I don't think, that good of a run. But definitely 100 pages. Check 100 pages, 100 pages. Good run, 100 pages. Now we only need to find out how to fly faster as a helicopter, because oh my god, is this slow. Sub 40 with load time remover and all the struts we have currently seems fairly simple if you got a bit of training. Like, you need a bit of training, and then sub 40 seems pretty simple with the current struts and load time remover. Like, load time, I guess it depends though how good your load times are comparatively on how much time you actually save with load time remover. I should try and do a 60 star. I've done a 60 star run like 2 years ago, just for the heck of it. I was like, man, I want to see how 16 star works. So I just did a run for 16 star like 2 years ago. I don't know, I haven't even timed it, I just did it for fun. But yeah. I think there's also one part where we're not quite sure if it works 100% correctly. But there's one cutscene where reportedly it might not, one loading screen, where it might not work quite correctly. So we still need to look into it a little bit, but for the most part it should be alright, yeah. By the way, can you imagine that there was actually one day, the day at release, where this game was not broken in this stage? And then we just changed that forever. The thing is though, now that load remover is working mostly fine, the runs that I'm gonna be doing and the runs that people are gonna be doing on any percent will use the load remover as like an official without load time. So I think you can officially use it. At least I think that was the verdict on it. And we are allowed to officially use it now. Oh wow, that was a lot of speed. Oh, it's Dactyos. Know what I said earlier about some people's names you don't even know how to pronounce them? Hello, Dactyos to the stream, man. Oh my god, get there! This time, let's not actually forget the Ghostwriter up here, eh? He also needs love. Ghostwriter. Isn't that the only Ghostwriter who, like, wants to be found because he, like, waves to you and he's like, come get me! Please! At least I think that he's like that. Dasyox. Oh, that's another good name. It reminds me of, like, the car brand Dacia, or whatever we want to call it. And I heard people call it Dacia. I'm not sure that's how you pronounce that car brand. Dacia? I thought it was like Dacia. That's always how I pronounce it in the advertisements as well. Oh my god, get it! That was so close. Why did I do a fast stomp? I should have done a slow stomp. That's not very nice. Double! Oh, it's going upwards now? Did I miss something? I always remember that I should go to the center one, but the center one is still pretty ways off. Eight. Hope I didn't miss a coin there, by the way, or a token. Now it keeps saying coin as well, it's tokens. Because I keep reading coin everywhere. I should have just instantly stomped there. Let's go fairly fast that one actually. Oh, I forgot to get the green Ghostwriter. Ah, whatever, we can get it on the way back, no problem. 8. I always shop some frames like in-game on that point, I don't know why. Really? I actually thought that it doesn't matter how close you get to him, he'll never get you, but apparently he can actually get you. That's news to me, that never happened before. Oh really, we're gonna do this now? Oh, and because I got that cycle wrong, and I'll get this cycle wrong as well. Did I just land on a hitbox there? Also, I did miss a token somewhere because I'm one token behind. Ah, whatever. I know exactly which token we're gonna get for that. Just snap that one. You could just slide off jump here. Because if you slide off fly, you're very close to it on the height. Good. I just need that much slower. Okay, red. Truck, red, green, yellow. I got it. I got it, guys! I think you need to destroy some of the shit anyway. Get out of the way, dude. I ain't get done yet. A? Yep. Fastest I've ever done this. Pretty good. I got exactly 60. Need the last Ghostwriter. I Like I said, we're gonna get it on the way back. The memory! When I've done this like 20 times, if I didn't know how to do it after 20 times, something would be wrong with my memory, I think. Like there comes a time where it's like, you would expect people to realize. Hey! Which was the token that I missed? It must have been one of the tokens from... Nah, never mind. I don't actually know. Get to 31 with this. Actually, you actually do need to wait for all of those things to like come into your hands. All those pages. Or otherwise you don't actually get them. 79, we're totally good. Okay, so the Wilco strat, we're actually not doing that because as it turns out, that one actually doesn't work. Where you go to the, where is it? That one shortcut that leads from Capital B's office back to like the second stage of the game. You use that shortcut and then try and set that as a warp point for when you die or when you go back from menu into the game. But that doesn't actually work. It always boots you out of that entrance that I just came out of. So, good to know. Oh, I missed a token from Power Grid. I don't know about that though, because the target tokens are actually all on the way. The quills are out of the way, but the tokens are actually all on the way, I thought. Huh. Interesting. Yeah, I did miss a token from the spot machine. I wasn't sure earlier, but apparently I did. Yeah, sometimes you get stuck in midair if you do that. That's really weird. Okay, don't miss this. Good. Where's the E? Oh, it's right above me. That's bad. This one at least. Get the I. Where's the E? Where's the E? Where's the E? There it is. Get it! No! Oh, it's so hard to get that E, man. I'm too high. And the E is actually a little bit faster than you, so you need to get ahead of it. Just a little bit. Still, that was really fast. If it wasn't fast, it wouldn't be a speedrunner. Ayy. Power Grid is one of those things where, especially on the first playthrough that you do of that game, you really don't ever know about how much there actually is in Power Grid. Because the more you look at Power Grid, the more stuff you find. And there's quills hidden all over the place in really weird spots, so you never actually know. You never actually know if you've gotten them all. You can't enjoy the plot. What plot? I don't remember this game actually having a plot. Oh, the double. Not that it was actually faster than doing it fast, I guess. Oh, the time save. Did you see those frames I saved? From walking before the button was even pressed? Oh my god. Then I lose the frames from sliding off. We're good. Oh my god. Can you imagine that people actually say that this game has like bad story? Ah, people. You actually take full damage from this, as I found out last time the hard way. So let's slow down just a tiny bit. Oh no, I got a dust frame. Something interesting, by the way, if you're wondering if you could just fly over the stealth gate between the first part of this area and the second part of this area. You know the gate where you first get the camo move? You cannot fly over that gate or around that gate because there's invisible walls everywhere. Interestingly enough. Oh, careful. Yeah! Oh, the reason why I keep jumping like this is because I feel like it's faster than just doing it on the ground. Have you never realized they are the Domino edition? That's how you figure it out. You look at, oh my god, how did I do this? Oh, I know. Use dominoes. I don't think it's faster in here though to keep jumping, because I don't think if you jump you lose traction. If you lose traction you fly backwards, but I'm not quite sure on that. Okay, now for the worst Pagie in probably the entire game. It's artistic plot. I'm not sure about that, but I guess you could call it that. Oh, that was close. The worst Pagie in the game. Can we do it? Can we do it? Like, I recently found a time save on this one, but the time save is so incredibly small that it doesn't actually change too much. Like, I don't think there's a way to make this thing easy. Camera! What was that? Oh, I really tried. I really tried. That, I couldn't get through that faster because the cycle, man! So the time save is, we take damage here, and we go through this one, but that wasn't quite good enough. Yeah, I got hit in the wrong direction. You have to like get damage boost the right way. I think you want to get damage boosted to the left and not the right. It's a bit weird. Activation 3 seconds left? No 21 or 9. What were the cyclamic memes, like 2107 or something? I don't know. If anyone even has that emote even. Like anyone in the world. 21.7? 21.6 wasn't that the time? I don't know. Okay, just checking. Funny enough, you can actually get that Pagie when the timer is at 0 and the music comes in that usually signifies that you haven't done it. It's actually still possible. Though, not always. Sometimes it still boots you out. Time for cutscene. In the meantime, it's time to stay hydrated. Yeah, 12.6. That was the one. 12.6 on Zuma 64 slide. I think it was the second one that was like 12.7? Or the third one that's at 12.5? I don't know. But look at that, the timer's not moving. That's good. Good. By the way, guys, I don't want to get you too excited, but this could be a sub 230. Just saying, it could be a sub 230. I don't know, maybe it is, maybe it isn't, but it could be a sub 230. I just need to play this stage well. It's just gonna come down to stupid stuff. Probably. What record for slide is 12.4. Damn. Why is it so hard to fly straight in this? Why is it actually so hard to fly straight in this? I don't actually know. Yeah, damage boosted, fuck it, damage boosted. Camera, where are you going? I need you over here. This time it's not fly over the gate, we can just jump down, dude. Don't get that all the time. I almost forgot that though. I totally forgot you got a Pagie from that. That would have been great. Not good enough. I think not taking damage was actually the right solution, because if it's too close to actually opening, you can just wait for it to open. Oh, I did get him nice. You want to kill these enemies because these enemies sometimes get warped to you during cutscenes. I don't know why. Like, there might be an enemy that just warps to me right now. Okay, nope. And I don't think they don't actually walk to you. I think they do get warped. I actually want to kill him if possible. Okay, the other guy might get warped to me now. Nope, but I can't see. I heard of a time save in here, but I don't actually think it's a time save, so I'm not even gonna try it. Where you don't actually use the fire, you just go behind the button and then stomp it. But the thing is, I don't even know if that's a time save, because you still need to eat the metal thing to be able to get back there. And if you have to do that, you already have to move like the maximum distance anyway. So you don't actually save time. Or you could still save time, but not that much. Oh yeah, of course, if you stand before do some BLJs before that and then go over the slide, you would have more speed. So you don't actually know what the real world record would be. Also, that's in-game time anyway, so who knows. In-game time might be a bit weird. You actually need to get off this platform before pressing A, otherwise you're gonna talk to the thing again. Oh, very nice. But from what I heard, it's not possible to shoot this thing without without throwing that thing yet, but I don't know. Best slide time is 12.6, 12.7. Oh, that's what you meant. Oh, okay. Yeah, that makes sense. That with BLJs you'd get a lot faster, for example. There we go. Okay, can we get it with the side? Let's see if we can get it with a side shot. Nope. In front at least, come on. A rollout thirsty wall kick. Interesting, for the 12.4. I thought we were using BLJs though, but apparently not. Maybe there's just no spot for it to do it there. Oh, why did I get higher there? Oh, I got stuck again. Not too bad, but I would rather it not happen, you know? Oh, I got the wrong one. Whatever, it doesn't matter. I have to do the stomp faster. If I take too long on the stomp, I get stuck like that. So make sure that doesn't happen again. I can reproduce getting stuck there if I want to, but I'd rather it not happen. Okay, I actually need some energy to get this guy down. I need some energy for the next guy as well, so let's let my energy regenerate. I don't know why the camera keeps showing us their butts, you know? Nothing else there. If you do this perfectly in a speedrun, you wouldn't even note that these three guys dropped keys. So, if someone saw that, didn't know what was going on, it's like, why does it keep showing their asses every time? I don't understand. There's nothing going on here. That's weird. You like Banjo-Kazooie level design better than this? Well, most people do, and I agree with that. I think the Banjo-Kazooie level design is better than this. But I don't know, some people might also agree with this one. So this game does have some flaws in its level design that are tied to some other stuff as well. Like you can make open and expandable worlds with different ways to approach stuff like this, and not run into some problems that this game did run into. So, everything has been fine with Loading Wheels so far, at least from what I saw, unless I missed something. But from what I saw, it seems like everything is fine so far. But I still have to look at that one cutscene at the end where you say that it might not work, or it probably doesn't work. First off, let's ignore physics and slide upwards. Woo! By the way, I will probably use this as like an official no-load time. Probably. Well, we theorized there's a way to clip all the way to the left side already from here without having to do the right side first, but we don't actually know if that's possible, and I don't want to test it out in the middle of a run that's actually going pretty well. So we know it's actually possible to get to the left side, to the end of the left side first, but we don't know if you still don't actually have to come over here. Because the button that you press down here, what that button does is it removes some of the, it removes the force field in front of the elevator, and you might need to do that anyway. So it might not even be a time save, you can skip to the other side immediately, because you still might need to press this button. Okay, hopefully I don't take damage now, but I might still take damage. Toybox strats? Toybox strats confirmed. Those were complete Toybox strats and they actually worked. That's pretty good. Toybox strats is when you roll, unroll, and then in the middle of the air do a flutter with good timing. Well, Toybox strats because that was used quite a bit in Toybox, but not actually in this game. We don't actually ever do it in this game in regular strats. So for this time, I'm actually not gonna touch the button, not gonna touch anything right now. I'm gonna wait for the camera to actually point a certain direction. Okay, it's pointing me here. Because this camera, sometimes the camera turns around 180 degrees, and sometimes it doesn't turn around. And it's really weird. I don't know why. So instead I'm just gonna wait there every time now. Bonk. I could have actually hit that with a grenade, but then I would have to stop my fall damage differently. I don't know. This is a really cool place if done fast. Also because you don't actually give two hoots about invisibility in a lot of these places. Just so you can roll instead and do other stuff. Hey, camera. Can kind of like try and get the debris from the ice or the glass off of the button and then press it, but it's really hard to get it consistent like that. Boom. How exactly does the load remover work? Well, TRS will probably be able to tell you. I don't know. Interesting. So two places where it could be improved. Did I just get my animation stuck? Also, my nose is starting to itch again, and usually when my nose starts to itch, it means the end of the stream has come close, but I don't think so. I think I'm gonna stream for a little bit longer. No. This guy's so aggressive sometimes. He really wants you, dude. The camera there always does something new every time. I always get surprised. Keep surprising you. Doesn't matter quite how far I go here, quite how fast I go here, because now I need to wait anyway. Okay, now I need to be fast though. Okay, move this. Oh, sometimes it gets a little bit stuck at the end here, but that's mostly alright. Okay, as long as I make the cycle, I'm always having the same time here. So the time that I get here for this section is pretty much always the same, because you have to wait for timer twice. So it's not actually too much to save lose time in here. As long as you get both cycles, it shouldn't be that hard. Next up we have 2 damage boosting ones. Let's see, okay, I need 3 more health. This is now upcoming is the main these upcoming 2 pages are the main reason why it's nice to have energy health extenders. Though there was already a page earlier in the run that required at least like 1 or 2 health extenders to be not too horrible. So everything I'm doing is still possible without health extenders, but I don't think it's worth it to like have a potential dead run this late into the run, because you just didn't want to spend 3 seconds to get a health extender. So here we're gonna skip Sonar Shield. Okay, that's a fail. Get it out! Okay, good. We have to make sure it doesn't fall back in. Oh my god, that was not intended, but we can still press it a bit with that. Okay, that's a 3rd hit. 4th hit, I think. Get out of there. Oh shit, I woke this guy up. We're still good though. Just don't get hit by this. If you get hit by this, we're dead. Okay, we're good. That's so scary. That one is so scary. That guy does 3 damage, so it would have actually killed me if that hit me. I now need some more health for the next damage boost, but there's some more health pickups coming up. Okay, if I didn't take any health pickups, by the way, I would have been dead there, so... yeah. That's the main reason. I really like this place. It's just what's most fun in this game is just moving around through some obstacles. And this is exactly that. I really like it. Not that sure anymore if we can actually do it sub 230, but obviously I'll try. Okay, I need some health for this. That should be good. Should be good enough for the damage boost. Oh. I'm talking to him, or I'm talking as him, or whatever. Like, there might actually be just some audio that just loads during the final quiz. By the way, remember this for the final quiz, I have just below 300 quills. That's gonna be the, if they ask for that, I have just below 300 quills. My playtime, if playtime question comes, I'm gonna be fucked because I don't know. Oh my god, how are you not going? This one doesn't roll for some reason. If playtime question comes, I don't know. I'm like 3 or 4 minutes ahead or behind. Ahead, I think, of what the time in there is. One more hit, maybe? No, we're good. Oh, come on, hit it. Nope. Let's not forget to hit the button, otherwise we're gonna have trouble. I don't know how often I've walked out of this without pressing the button and having to redo the entire thing. Like 3 times, actually. Thanks, Screenplays. It would have been a bit late, but still, thanks. And once again, this Pagie is a bit more brown than all the other pages in the game. It's a little bit more brown than all the other pages. Just saying. Could still get screwed over by starfishing, but there's nothing we can do about that, really. Like, starfishing... No, we're still good, by the way. Starfishing is something that you sometimes just get screwed over and you can't really do much about it. Oh, how did that one not get popped? I was certain I hit it. Okay, let's not get stuck this time. Or take fall damage, please. Good. I have to hit the button. I have to hit the floor during the cutscene, otherwise I take fall damage. I don't have a lot of health to spare here. Actually, I might be dead if it hits me. Also, yes, I did just cancel his text box with the text box from the Pagie. It does actually work. It's incredible. Oh, I should have waited a bit on the timer. Thanks for that. Good thing that wasn't the red one. Oh, come on, what's going on? Where are the yellow ones? There you go. Okay, let's not just press any button right now and just let it run out, okay? By the way, I once was on 14 by the time timer hit 0 and the like fade out started happening. And during the fade out, I ate the last 15th and it actually counted. I can't believe that actually worked, but yeah, that was incredible. By the way, there's only 2 places in the entire game where we used electricity slurp state, which I found was a bit of a waste for a power up, but it's alright, it's alright. There's a lot of other slurp states as well that have not really that much of a use, like the illuminating one. On most PCs and most monitors, you don't even need to illuminate anything with the slurp state that makes you glow. So, that was a bit of pointlessness. I want 4 health. I need to know my health, by the way, because there's a section coming up where it would be really terrible if I died. So, yep. I should do a fall or fly there, would be better for fall damage here. Someone 5 health. Okay. I need to know that. Bam! Do you actually ever realize how close that thing falling from the sky is? Of knocking that guy the fuck out? Like, almost killing him? If that thing landed on his head, he'd be fucking dead. You ever realize how close it actually is? This guy was lucky. Really lucky. Doesn't even try to dodge it. I mean, Banjo 2 he killed people, so you know it's possible. I could have done it. Okay, I could get fucked over here, but if it does, I don't think it's my fault. Because all the shit happens that in here. Oh my god, because all the shit that happens in here, I don't know. That was the hardest part, but still some stupid stuff coming up. Okay, let's just ramp this one. And over here, that was good. This one can screw you over, but hopefully it will play along nicely. Yeah, let's just go in now. That's perfect. And now the putt. The putt should be good. Ramp it over. Get it to the side, and we're in. And we're in! What? What the fuck is the ball doing? It's just the putt! What was that? Well, at least everything leading up to that was pretty good, so we're still on an okay time for golf. It was still a good time for golf. Just let me fly now, please. Good. Could have been such a nice golf. Okay, there's 2 more pages and then we're good. Yeah, this does look like it could be a sub 230. Actually looking pretty good. So we're on like 4 or 5 health, which should be good. I got a bogey right at the end there. Yeah, you know when you make it to the green in like 2 hits or something, or like 1 shot, 1 hit, and you still end up with a bogey because of stuff like that. I got. I might be dead here. Okay, never mind. That was really weird. That never happened before, but at least it's good that I had that much health. I wanted to eat that. We would have still had 1 health left, but... Whoa. Scared me. That really scared me. And now we just turn into page pieces and we're good. Thanks for defrosting me. Well, now he's gonna talk to us as if we just defrosted him. But, okay, and now we turn it in. And that's that. That's GG. From this point on, it should only be like 12 more minutes to the end of the game, but it might be a bit more than that. I don't know. I never really timed this stuff correctly, so we might be good on a sub 230, we might not be, so we're gonna see. Oh wait, I want to have 1 less health energy extender here than usual, but 1 more health extender than usual, and it's probably better this way. Okay, so one of these loading times not have it. This one has it though. It's a very short one anyway. The one after this apparently does not work. We're gonna see. So my playtime, I think I'm at about 221 or 222 at playtime. My kills are just under 300. Yeah, I should just under 300, maybe even 300. Yep, just under 300. Your cool counter usually around there, maybe even sometimes you have like just over 300. That could also be a thing, but it's always around that corner. You know, because all the moves that we're getting are 270 quills. So if you have like 25 extra, then you know how much you have. All 20. It's tempting that there's a 19 and you go, wait a second, did I miss one of them? But nope, all 20. Salesman trouser. What to see? Currency. I mean, I would still submit this as a time without load, because, and I would just time it manually. Like fuck it, we're so close. We're so close. I'm just gonna do it. Easy. Why are you asking me all the easy questions, dude? As if I would have 170. Like, even if it doesn't do it on the final quiz load, then at least we're only like 10 seconds off, and I think that's good enough. And it does do it. 222, I think. 223, okay. So we're about 4 minutes off. 4 minutes and some change as well. Oh my god. That's like the most sweat-inducing question. Because if there's 2 times they're like a minute apart from each other, you don't know. Especially now with my timer being different. Okay, let's see. I don't know, man. This looks like a pause timer to me. This does look like a pause timer to me. But this is easy sub 230 unless I fuck up the final boss. Which can always happen, you know, but I shouldn't. Should not with all the practice I have. Or if something completely, absolutely breaks. That could also happen, like, the game's gonna shut itself down or something now. Actually, if the game shuts itself down right now, it wouldn't actually be that much of a time loss, because if you walk back in here, into this area, this cutscene right here is gone. And this cutscene, if I were to back out the menu right now, this cutscene would be gone. Problem is, I respawn back down at the entrance of this entire Hybrid Tower section, where you come from Waterworks, and moving from down there back to here, that takes a while. Not to mention, you spend time in the main menu as well, so it might save a few seconds, but I don't think it's worth it. Actually, no, with load removal incorrectly, it would save a few seconds, but I don't know. It did pause. It did pause for me. It did work as intended. Working as intended. Also, haha, Dr. Quack, fuck you. So yeah, it did work. It's like a 227, 228 maybe. Maybe it's just, maybe Wilco has just broken something, who knows? Maybe it's just broken something. Stationary cupboard. Did not pause to him twice. Oh, that was disaster it was. Okay, I thought it was Wilco. Interesting. So are we back to the old problem that it works for some people but not for others? Well, I'll submit this time without loads anyway, but that's weird. Okay, so yeah, it's might be like 227, 228, something about that. Not helping Dr. Quack getting up. I can't help him though, the game doesn't let me. Otherwise I totally would. Totally would. Actually no, let's not help him up, because if we help him up, he might give us another fucking quiz. Like you help him up and he's like, oh, thank you for helping me up. How long did it take you to get? You're like, no! Get away! Knock him back down again. Like shows up in the final boss being like, what is the thing that Charles said he named after himself? What are you talking about? How can you even do a final boss that asks you quiz questions? Ha ha ha! That would be so bad if a boss actually did that, right? Ha ha ha! His seconds actually took 2 seconds in life split? What? That does not sound like a real thing that exists in reality. Like, do you think that every second frame the value changes or something? And that's so it, like every second frame it goes off and on and off? I can't shoot it with the guys here because it keeps trying to aim at the guys instead. I hate when that happens. Like I shot at him perfectly, but he like shot downwards instead. Oh, what are you doing over there? That's not where I expected him to be. Alright, hits though. Get away from me, these guys! These guys are not there to hurt you, these guys are there to make it so your shots don't reach the boss. That's what these guys are for. Hate these guys. Yeah, I should be stationary with an E, I know. Or maybe it's not a thing, because remember, these guys are using British English. It's different. It's different from USA. Actually, I don't know. I don't know if it's different in British English, but it should probably have an E. Yeah. Or maybe it's another joke. You could also say it's another joke. It doesn't have enough jokes yet. We even have a typo. That's also a joke. Hey? Time to invest in more toxic goods and increase your shareholding and pain. I like the way he talks. I actually think that the way this guy talks is not quite as irritating as Gruntilda. I thought Gruntilda's speeches were quite irritating after a while. Like, sure, it was pretty cool at first, but the more you hear it, the more irritating it gets. But this guy, I like the way he talks. I think it's cool. But he's not being annoying about it, or he's not being overly punny. He's just naturally using the words in ways they were, like, you could find uses for them in the dictionary. Need to get him all the way to the left, I think. All the way over here. If you can, that would be really great. Okay, so it gets over that thing right there, and we're good. I feel like they could have done a bit more with the final boss theme as well. Like, make it like a Banjo-Kazooie and Tooie, where it's also like it uses some motives that were used earlier in other parts, like more predominantly. I don't know. Like, it might use some of the motives, but I can't really hear it. I don't hear those, so could have been better. Yeah, as a Brit, it's still pretty sure it's two different things, huh? Okay, it's about 2 minutes from here. If I'm really fast, a little bit less than 2 minutes. So we'll see. Takes like an entire minute just for the first 3 hits, because he always waits so long in between with his shots. Like, he started talking at 26:00. I could have made it faster. Okay, now we need to just do 2 more times. We're almost at that minute. Damn. Okay, where are you going? Oh, you're going over here. Let me introduce you to my friend, the missile. Actually, I have 2 of those friends, and I missed both. I wanted to save one of them. I got greedy because I wanted to save one of them. Okay, save the other one at least. The other one is coming. It's coming to get you, dude. It's coming to get you. I don't know how it went so far off, but yeah, there we go. Coming to get ya. Okay, this one needs to swing to the right. Swing it to the right. Come over here, my friend. There it is. It's right in front of me. And I got him. Now we need to take a hit. Bam. Okay, get this one up here. Not too soon. That would have been too soon. I need to stop that because I would have hit him too soon if I actually hit him there. So I need to stop that. I think I have to reset, maybe. Nope, we're good. Yeah, I fucked up some of my strats, but we're good. That's 227.47 without load times. Without load times. Let me compare this. First off, we're going back to main menu right away, not wasting too much more time in the cutscene, and see what the in-game time says. It says 2:35, and my splits on real time say 2:34. So it's pretty much 2:34. But without load times, we get 2:27.